Hello lads, it's me again. I'll just do a quick video quickly just to I don't know, I haven't released one for 4 weeks. Well, I released one that I had to take it down for some reason, but releasing that, I'm gonna release this one today. A couple of stuff. My week, how did my week go? It was tough this week. Obviously the lady that was doing our what was it called? Our coordinator obviously left. So we had to get another coordinator in who had to train how to manage the CX and private clients, which was a bit hard because obviously you have to be able to manage both of them together. It's not easy. Sorry, someone was calling me there. It's not easy to manage both of them. But I would say we didn't do too well, and we didn't do bad. I don't think I lost any money. The only good thing it was we spent less money on fuel, but we definitely make a profit. I don't think we made it. I mean, we probably make 25% of profit compared to what we normally make. So, so that was this week. But our other job, private clients, we did clear quite a lot this week. I think it was definitely over £1,000 this week with private clients, which is off your profit. So it wasn't too bad. As a whole business, we did just fine. What else is there? Regarding quotes, someone asked me how much do I quote, and I was saying, what's people ringing me? How much do I quote? I was saying, quoting is really up to you. Personally, some of the stuff that I do is I've told these people is you have to wait. You know, sometimes when as a shipper when I put stuff up is because I'm desperate. So if I put it up, let's say it's 11:30 for example, right? If I put a job up now 11:30 to 12:30, that means I need that job collected ASAP. Right? At that point, you can be a bit more flexible with the coach, because I have a client ringing me saying, oh, I need them stuff collected. They probably give me a time to get it collected. Do you know what I'm saying? So anyone that comes in, I will not be waiting for like a lot of bid to come in and all that stuff to get the right amount. Now, I just need it gone. And if I can make a bit of profit on that, I would, to keep the client happy. So always look at that. So when someone posts and say from, let's say it's 11:30 and they post a job from 11:35 to 12:35, you know that they're under pressure from the client. So you can put not a reasonable quotes, but you know, a little tweak on top. Just drum in, because if you're the first one in there and you can get there quicker. So the first thing I normally look at is how far you are from location, and then how much money I can make on it. I'm not gonna get someone else that, let's say for example, you put in 30 quid and someone else put in £10 for example. I'm gonna check how far they are. Do you know what I mean? If they're too far, even though they're 10 quid, I'm just gonna do your one because it works out better for me, because I need that thing moved right now. I'd rather make £10 than upset my client. So that's the way I look at it. So when if you see a shipper that posts a job like that, that means that job needs to be collected ASAP. Trying to quote a bit more higher than you normally quote to get that job, then that's what we do. So if I see a job that comes up at like this morning, we had the one that going from SW11 to SW1 and to KT1. They posted it, they wanted it to collect it 5 minutes from when they posted it. We're already there, so we collected that job, but we charge a bit more. It was 13 miles, we charge 100, I think it's 100 quid, 13 miles, 100 quid, 2 drops. So that's good for us, because that a pound literally, it doesn't really, it's just good. But anyway, but that's what I'm saying. So for us personally, that works out much better. So if you want to do that, you can do that, but at the same time, quote a minimum £1 a mile. Do you know what I mean? Have a minimum that you can charge for like the small jobs. Let's say from here to 5 miles job, have a minimum you can charge for that. But mostly, as long distance or anything, try and charge the minimum £1 a mile if you're on an extra long wheelbase, on a long wheelbase, or whatever you're on, right? Just charge a minimum £1 if you can. On the small vans, I don't know, because we don't have any small vans, but that's what I'll be charging on my one, a minimum £1 a mile to get somewhere. depending on the traffic and everything else on top, you know, charge a bit more. So you have a minimum for everything. Obviously you can't charge £60 for a 60-mile job. Obviously I'll probably say charge about, for 60-mile job, I'll probably charge 100 quid. You know what I mean? Because again, 60-mile job, you have to go there and come back. You know, which is, yeah, if you don't have a job there and you can't come back. If it's a good area you're going into, then you can be a bit more flexible. But if it's not a good area, nah, don't charge it 100, probably charge 120. So you get £2 a mile. So you can come back empty, but you still made £2 a mile. You come back empty, you still made £1 a mile, to be fair. So that's the situation. On quoting, so just literally just quote double what the mileage is. That's what I normally do, but again, it's really up to you how you want to do it. You might be, and then don't listen to this thing about people saying that, oh, because you're new, you should be quoting and you have no what do you call it, no feedback. Nah, in my area, feedback or not, you get the job. Yes, we had a couple of 2 bad feedback because the new person that's dealing with a coordination of how the jobs get distributed messed up a little bit, but we're still clearing enough money. Do you get what I'm saying? We're still clearing enough money and we're still doing all right. So for us personally, it's not a big issue for us. It's just, I don't know what to say, because my one is a bit different from average people, because you're gonna have yourself, your hours, and then if you can clear 150 or £200 a day, you're all right. But me, it's a bit more complicated because my waiting time's got to be charged a bit higher than yours, because I have to pay a driver and all that. So I have to do a minimum of 5. So if I get stuck on the job for like an hour and a half, then I'm screwed, because, you know, I need to get a lot more job to come through. So yeah, so it's not too bad. What else we're doing? Yeah, so we didn't do too bad on our own stuff, but definitely on the private stuff we did all right. We did very well on our private stuff. We did very well. Sorry, I'm holding the phone because I got a different track today, and I've left all my stuff on the other track. But that's the situation that we are now. Yeah, so it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I mean, the CX for us is working. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, because we sub a lot of jobs here. It's working perfectly. It's like, I definitely made my money back on it. It's worth it for me on the fact that I can sub jobs out and I don't have to send drivers to these jobs. I can send subcontractor there and it's cheaper for me. So yeah, it does work and it's worth the money personally. On the other hand, you know, some of the stuff is like, the people, just some of the shippers are just, oh, listen, I don't even like dealing with them. That's why someone else deals with them. But anyway, but yeah, so it's been all right this week. I hope everyone had a nice week. On like I said, quote, if you want to quote, just quote something that makes sense. Don't quote cheap because you're new. None of that. Quote something that makes sense. You have a business, you have to pay for repair, you have to pay for maintenance and all that stuff. You don't need to quote so cheap. Sometimes I do quote cheap because my maintenance and then everything is done in-house. I do it myself. So I can change my brake pads, do oil change and everything else. I'll do it myself because I've learned how to do that. So I can do that myself, change the brake pad, change anything that goes wrong with brakes, or like change discs or change anything, I can do that. Do you know what I mean? I don't need to go to a garage which is going to charge me £150 to do it or something. Now, I do it myself. So my maintenance is already it's already fine. So, you know, I can charge slightly cheaper than you, because if I take everything into consideration, I only pay for parts which are very cheap these days on the Ford anyway. Yeah, so apart from that, we've been doing all right. I hope everyone had a nice week. Have a nice weekend now and enjoy the weekend. It's sunny as well, so I'll speak to you when I'll speak to you. Don't let anyone mug you off. Make sure you're running your business the way you want to run it, not the way other people want to run it, because you're the one who's paying for it. And yeah, if you have any other question, let me know. Thank everyone else for subscribing. Our subscribers are flying right now. I mean, we're on 117 now. I think it's 118. It's crazy. We went from like 50 to like 117 in like, I think about 4 weeks. Anyone else that's watching that's not subscribing, please subscribe. Make the video go viral and all that stuff. And I said last time, I think I made a mistake. I didn't say 100,000. Actually, we're gonna change it now. If we get to 200 views, 200 subscribers, I will be giving one of the members randomly on the CX £50. I don't know what they want to spend it on. If they want to spend it on fuel or whatever, I'll email them directly and I'll tell them to send me an invoice, and I'll wire the money to them. So 200 subscribers, I will be sending someone 50 quid. All right, lads, have a nice weekend. Enjoy it. I hope everyone's well, and I'll catch you later. Bye.